Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna show you a meditation technique and I'm gonna upload it uncut so you see how it works and how you get into the state. First of all, this is a very embarrassing and vulnerable thing to do because it is only possible if you fully let yourself go and let yourself go in the experience, to the experience, and if you kind of let go of everything that is described as your ego or your outer judgmental system, which would be your superego, as Freud put it, which is your voice that's constantly with you when you're in a social situation, trying to not make you feel embarrassed, sticking and keeping up with social norms and conventions, and always checking out if people judge you. It's easy to judge someone doing dynamic meditation because the things you do, the sounds you do, the actions you do are very shamed in our society. As Elliot Holtz puts it, who inspired me with this video and who's actually my personal guru and teacher in this question, he says it's un-fucking appropriate to do it in society because there are a few things in our society that are strictly taboo and suppressed, which is A, aggression, and B, sexuality. I don't say with this, I'm not gonna say that it's bad that we kind of keep that to ourselves, aggression and sexuality, and we don't kind of express and live that in our everyday life. It wouldn't work. But the thing is that we have it inside of us. It's feelings and drives that we constantly have to shut down and suppress within ourselves. And what happens is, as Wilhelm Reich puts it, who was the founder of the physical therapy in the 1920s and 30s, he was a scholar of Freud. He says what happens with suppressing it, we build up these emotional blocks and prisons that are all over our body, especially in our breasts, in our neck, in the whole way we speak, and generally our whole body is full of tension because of that suppressed drive of sexuality and aggression that we need evolve for in order for it to be free and in order for us to be sane and healthy again, physically and mental. So what you basically do is, and that's also the last thing I'm gonna say before I start the video, you let go of all shaming of society and of yourself, of what you do, what noises you make, what actions you take. Everything that comes up in your mind is constantly being expressed in dynamic meditation, and it's hard to get into that state. There is like a transition time of me talking now, being fully aware of all the actions I do, and my super ego being super on right now because I'm talking to you guys and to the camera, and the stage in which I totally let go of that. There's a transition time of a few minutes, and that's perfectly fine. It doesn't work any other way. That's getting in the state, basically. And in order for it to happen, you just start with some primal screaming, basically. You just reconnect with yourself, with your body, with your voice, with your whole expression and experience. And one really nice thing to do that, for me personally, is the sound who, which is like who. So you could also say Osho, who did dynamic meditation in another form and also shaped and coined the word. he says it's the question who, so it's like who am I, who am I, who am I, and you also always say who. And it's funny because the Sufis in the Sufi mystical Islam also say who, which is I think Arabic for he, so they also do that trance with the word who and basically always refer to him, which is God, which is the Lord above for them. And so that's the last thing I'm gonna say for that, and I'm now gonna start with that sound and some other sounds, and then I hope you will see how I slightly transition to that state of just letting go and going nuts, and it's gonna be very ashaming out of a societal perspective. Thank you for watching this video. Oh! Whew.